Hi, this is the second video in the series of videos that I'm preparing to honor the memory of my late wife, Heather Box. This video has to do with the journal that is being prepared by friends of hers here in Knoxville. And I'd like for you to pay close attention to what I need from you, and then to share this video across our mutual network so that as many people as would like to participate are able to do that. The basic outline of the journal is as follows. We're going to have 7 sections, and whichever of these sections fits for you, I'd like you to contribute to that. The first section we're calling Youth, from her days as a newborn all the way through high school. Those of you in the Huntington area in Pennsylvania who knew her and would like to say something about her, and you have stories from that period in her life, I would like for you to share those things, and that's where they'll go in the journal. The second area are the college years in Duquesne and at Northland Baptist Bible College. Those of you who were her roommates, her sorority sisters, anyone who knew her and enjoyed time with her in that phase of her life, I would like for you to send photos and stories commensurate with that. The third section is the time that we're calling young adult. That's when she is finished college up to where she and I met. So that would involve quite a few people in Pennsylvania still, and then those of you who knew her when she moved here in Knoxville, I believe it was 2003 or 2004. She and I met in the spring of 2004. So I do believe she moved here in late 2003. And those of you who have photos and stories from that time period, I would like for you to share those and to write your story, and we'll include it in the journal in that portion. The fourth one will be our family. Now that, of course, is going to be something very specific that I prepare, but there are those of you who knew us while we were dating and who knew us in the early years of our marriage, and you may want to share thoughts about that with my children, with my in-laws, and with my parents. I want you to feel free to do that. Maybe you have a photo of you and us, or just a photo of us that you took, and you wanted to share a story about that photo. Please do so. The fifth area is social media. If you are posting things on Heather's wall, for instance, she has a good friend, Melody Yates, Shannon Galarakis, and Michelle Rice, and many others, who are simply going on there and posting comments about how they miss her, and they love her, and they wonder what her life is like today in the presence of Christ. Things like that will be included in the social media section. So if you'd like to continue doing that, and if that's not something you've done and you thought you're not sure if that would be a welcome thing to do, please do. I think it would be great. I would love for my children to see that. In regards to social media, I've not decided yet what to do with her Facebook page. I have given some thought to, after a certain deadline, deleting it entirely. I've also given some thought to turning it into a memorial page, something my children could refer to down the road and read things about their mother. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but the page is up and it will stay up for the foreseeable future, and I hope that you'll take an opportunity to utilize that. The final area that we're working on are thoughts from friends. Now these are thoughts that would be different from the other categories. Let's say you knew her in high school and then you became reacquainted with her after she had children. Your thoughts of her might be a little bit different. Things you knew of her in the past and things you knew of her even up through the end of her life, and you'd like to share those thoughts and what you thought of her as she grew as a woman. That's an area that I think would be very important in the journal to help my children have a well-rounded view of her as she matured, because none of us is who we were 10 years ago, I hope. I'm not. You can be, but I'm not. And the final area are things that I will be sharing with anyone except for family and my children. Those are my personal thoughts on her life. So I do hope that you'll take part in helping me prepare this journal and sharing this video. Now, if you have photos that you've already posted to her Facebook wall, I would like for you to look through those and comment on the setting, the event, what was going on at that time. That way, with photos and comments, I can piece together for my children a timeline up until her passing, something that will again help us give a well-rounded view of her life to my children. And when you post on the private message side of her Facebook account, these very specific things that you want to say to Chloe and Jordan about their mother, I would like you to also consider saying things to her parents and to my parents, and to take your time with that. Some of this will seem like overlap, but I believe that as you work on these things and you pull up that photo from high school and you write a story about a ball game, and then you recall reconnecting with her when she was 28 and that period of time that you knew each other, and then you sit back and you reflect on the life of your friend, you may say 3 different things, and I hope that you'll put the time into this and actually do that. We're doing this so that my children, as they age, when all they remember of her is she was their mother and she drank coffee, that they'll have a good view of who she was and how she grew in life. I'm very grateful for your help in this. I'm going to include a link in the Facebook posting where this video first shows up so that you can watch the original video. And there will also be a link, as I've been asked to put in, to the Give Forward program. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it.